go up now, right? See something comes up now. Well, we're in Numbers 14 and 25, right? Okay. You gonna drop that fire? You gonna spit that fire, Hebrew? Sure. Still. Okay. I got you right here. We're in Numbers 14 and 25, right?
Come on.
Okay. So for those who don't know, what we're picking up from is we're about to get the land. We just came out of Egypt. We're rolling with Moses. Right, that one right there. Just click remove on that one right there. Right, we're rolling with Moses. Right.
Click
just click remove right there. The one where it's open right there. Yeah. Right.
Does you from Facebook? Does you from Facebook also?
Yeah. Right. So a lot of brothers didn't want to be under the same camp as Moses. So while they're rolling with Moses, the brothers in the chapter before were saying, you know what? Let's go make our own captain and separate and create our own camp. All right. That's very similar to the history of UPK. That's right. Exactly what happened here. There was no such thing as another Israelite group other than the ISUPK.
Right.
There were other people that were black Jewish converts from Chicago, right? We're not talking about them because they were not an Israelite group yet. They were just like a synagogue of Jewish people, right? But when you talk about being a Hebrew Israelite, it was only the UPK.
That's right.
You see what I'm saying? Up until the 80s and 90s, it was only the UPK. And just the same way, some brothers didn't like who the leader was or who the elected leader was. They was electing Commander Johanna to take over the UPK from about 1995 onwards, after handing him the key at the Passover, the key to the school. The Steppenheads handed Commander Johanna the key to the school, Passover 1995, being that he was the highest ranked general under the Steppenheads. No problem. In right here we're reading right now in the book of Numbers. Right, we're starting in Numbers 14, and I believe it was the chapter before, right, where it said that they wanted to make a captain for themselves, all right, to go back to Egypt, which means to hold on to the culture of the heathens, the same way how it is today. They say, yo, we don't want to do this UPK thing no more. We're gonna go back and we're gonna love Brooklyn. We're gonna get them Brooklyn Jewish tassels. It's very Brooklyn to wear them.
Right.
It's not strange in Brooklyn to wear those. You see what I'm saying? They wanted to, get into Arabic stuff because in New York we love Arabic culture. We want to get the Arabic scarf. We want to be an Israelite, but wear an Arabic scarf. You see what I'm saying? Okay, good. So we're gonna go into Numbers 14 and 25 and see if we can find that one in English too, where it says in the King James version. Don't forget that's another Bible over here. Maybe we want to look at this one, right?
What you mean, sir?
The part where it said they wanted to make themselves a captain.
Oh.
It was a head of where we was at. All right. You had Moses got 12 men, right? One from each tribe to scout out the land of Israel, right? One from each tribe. Caleb was from the tribe of Judah. He came back with a good report. He said the people over there are strong and mighty. We can use them as laborers. That's what he said. They're going to be bread for us. The brothers from the other tribes, all the other ones, Benjamin, Levi, you see what I'm saying, Manasseh, Gad, Reuben, all of them was like, nah, over there, them guys over there strong. We're like grasshoppers in front of them. You see what I'm saying? They were talking mad smack. Israelites smack too. Like we grasshoppers in front of these cats. You see what I'm saying? Over there, the land swallows them up. They over there walking into what's that thing? The sand that suck you in.
Quicksand.
They got quicksand over there. It's eating them up. The land is no good. We shouldn't go over there. Meanwhile, they were lying. You see what I'm saying? Caleb was like, nah, over there. You see what I'm saying? They got these. Here's the fruits they got. He went and got the twigs off the trees. And these are the fruits they got there. The land is good. They got mad cows over there. The land flows with milk with all them cows, and they got so much flowers. They got so much honey over there. It's a land that flows with milk and honey. We should have that land. The people over there are strong. they can do work for us. You see what I'm saying? He ain't looking like, oh, they're strong. We're going to lose against them. He said, oh, they're strong. They're going to do good work for us. That's how he looked at it. All right. You know, verse 4, you find it? Read it. Where's it at? Same. Okay, there we go. All right. So read that for me right quick.
Come on. Numbers chapter 14.
Read verse 2 right quick. So we read this last week, 14 and 2. Oh, I know. You wasn't here last week, but just read it right here. Chapter 14 and 2.
Numbers chapter 14 and verse 2.
Okay.
And all the children of Israel murmured against Moses and against Aaron.
That's what you do right now. You murmur against Commander Jehoiada and against Moses. It's the same thing. They not Christ, but neither was Moses. Neither was Aaron. Aaron definitely wasn't Christ. You see what I'm saying? Keep reading.
And the whole congregation said unto them.
The whole nation of Israel rolling with us and got out of Egypt. You see what I'm saying? The people among the race. This was the gossip among them about the leaders, the true leaders of Israel. Read.
Would God that we had died in the land of Egypt.
Yeah, you UPK guys are extremists. You're gonna get us all killed. That's what they say about us today. Right? That's what they so happen to say about us today. You UPK guys, you guys are crazy. You're radicals. You're extremists. Extremists means you do actions of violence. We don't do that, so that's a lie.
That's right.
But they murmur against these heads. Keep reading.
Or would God we had died in the wilderness.
Keep reading.
Verse 3. And wherefore hath the Lord brought us into this land?
Good. Give me verse 4.
Come on. Verse 4. And they said one to another, let us make a captain, and let us return into Egypt.
Right. Making a captain is them wanting to make their own Israelite camp. You see what I'm saying? That's what they did. And they did the same thing today. Tahar say, oh, we don't like this guy, we don't like that guy, we don't like that guy. And Tahar say, you know what, head priest Marshal, please, let's go leave here, right? We're going to make you our captain, make you our head priest general, right? Captain just means leader, right? Leader for them, right? And we're going to leave here and we're going to go to the house of David. We're going to create a new camp called the house of David where you're going to be a captain, and we can go off back into the culture of Egypt. What did they want to do? The same thing that they were doing on Epstein Island.
Right. That's right.
They wanted to get with underage girls and marry them, and find a way in the law of the Bible that they could marry them. I believe Epstein believed the same thing GMS believed.
Right.
You know what I mean? Epstein is Jewish. You see what I'm saying? He's supposed to believe in the Bible, the Torah. You know what I mean? And in that Torah, they got rules too in Deuteronomy. And Tahar just have to pull some rules from Deuteronomy that made him that made him teach the same thing that Epstein did. You understand? So I don't know, Shaw. Above my pay grade, maybe a little bit, or maybe not. You know what I mean? Right. But they did the same thing. Good. So then we're down to 25 now. All right. So I'm going to read in Numbers 14 and 25. Waha Amelekwa, Amalekia. Amelek is Amelek. That's the name of the Jewish man today. Ha Canaania. That's the Canaanites. That's the South Africans. Wa, that's like Ya Washab, which means lives. Right? Shab is sit. Ya Washab means to live. Right? Ba'aimak. Makar. I got it on the board right there. Makar. Right? Tomorrow. I think I erased it. Right? Panwa. Wasaiwa. Lakam. Ha Madabar. The bar. Yum. Yum is the sea. Right? Sawap. Right? Sawap. Okay. So Yam Sawap is how we call the Red Sea. All right. Sawap is supposed to mean flag. All right. But they got here as Sawap. Originated reed. There's some weed or some seaweed in the Red Sea that made them call it that, all right? Okay. Flag, Red Sea, all right, or weed in the seaweed. Okay. Okay. Good. Waya Dabar Yahweh al Mashah. And he said, God unto Moses, Wa al Aharon La Amar, and all Aaron to say. 27. Eid Mathia. Eid Mathia is how long? All right. La Aida. Right. Ha Rai is evil. Ha Za'ath. Za'ath is this in the feminine, right? They call it the feminine, right? But the Lord is talking to two men, meaning when the white man calls it feminine, he's really talking to a man lower rank than you. All right, that's what the so-called feminine is. All right. Okay. I want to share this on my Facebook too later. Okay. Ashar Hamar Malayanyam Ali'ath Salanawath Banya Yashral Ashar Hamar Malayanyam. I'm trying to see what this Layan is. This Lawan is large, okay. But this one is saying make. Right? They Hama, right? Right? They make Alia onto me. Shemaithia that I've heard, right? Amar Alham, Khaya Anya, Naam, Yahawa La'a, Ka'ashar, Dabaratham, Ba Azania. Azan is your ears. Right? We have Captain Azania in the school. His name means ears of the Lord. Azania, right? So he says, Ba Azania, he's saying, in my ear. Heard this thing in my ear. Right? Kan. Aisha. Is I. Aisha is do. Aisha, I do. Lakam. La is to. Kam is y'all. I do to y'all. Aisha, lakam. Aisha, lakam. Right? I do to y'all. Ba Madabar. The Madabar in here is going to be the wilderness. You're going to see that a lot. Wilderness, Madabar. Hazar. Yapalia. Pagariakam. Wakal. Paquadium. Paquadiakam. Lakal. Masaparkam. Maban. Aisharyam. Shana. Wa Maila. Ashar. Halayanatham. Alia. Let me know when I get the 7th shah, right? Verse 30. We started in 25, right? Means if. All right. Atham. Thaba'awa. Right. Atham means you all. Right. The same here. Come was a preposition to say y'all. Atham is the regular way or the formal way of saying y'all. All right. If y'all, Thaba'awa, you enter it. Right. Thaba'awa. Al ha'aratazah. Al is onto. Ha is the. Aratazah is the land. Ashar. Nasha'athya. Ath. Yadya. La shakan. Athkam. Ba. Kaya. Kalab. Kalab is Caleb, the man of Judah, spied out the land. Ban. Yapana. He's the son of Yapana. Jephthah, right? Wa Yahushai, which is Joshua. Ban Nawan. Joshua was the son of a man called Nun. All right. His father's name Nun or Nawan is the word that defines the symbol, that the Na, or you might look at it as the letter N. Right. Wa Tapkam. Ashar. Amar Thumb. Okay. Labaz. Yahaya. Waha Bayaathia. Atham. Wayadaiwa. Ath. Harataza Ashar. Ma'asatham. Ba. Okay, 32 is the last verse.
Okay, I 31 is last.
31 is the last verse. Okay, there we go. Right, so back to the English, all right?
Come on, come. Numbers chapter 14, verse 25. Now the Amalekites and the Canaanites dwelt in the valley. Tomorrow turn you and get you into the wilderness by the way of the Red Sea. Verse 26. And the Lord spake unto Moses and unto Aaron, saying, verse 27, how long shall I bear with you, Slakia? How long shall I bear you, Slakia? How long shall I bear with this evil congregation, which murmur against me? I have heard the murmurings of the children of Israel, which they murmur against me. Verse 28. Say unto them, as truly as I live, saith the Lord, as ye have spoken in mine ears, so will I do to you. Verse 29. Your carcasses shall fall in this wilderness, and all that were numbered of you according to your whole number from 20 years old and upward, which have murmured against me. Verse 30. Doubtless he shall not come into the land, concerning which I swear to make you dwell therein, save Caleb and the son of Jephunneh, and Joshua the son of Nun. Sir.
Right, what verse is that?
Verse 31. But your little ones, which he said should be a prey.
Right, the little ones, that one was top. That's a good word. That's a good word in there. Top. Top is to say the little ones. Right, that's the Hebrew word for the little ones there, right?
Then will I bring in, and they shall know the land which ye have despised.
Damn. So he's saying, yo, you guys who got shook, and you guys that want to go against the camp that I set up with Moses, you're gonna create your own camp. You guys ain't gonna get the land. You see what I'm saying? You're not gonna get the land. You're gonna die, and your children gonna get the land with Moses, with this camp that I set up with Moses. You're gonna create your own camp, and you're gonna die in the wilderness, and America's the wilderness, y'all. Which what is the Lord saying? The Lord is saying he's setting up one camp to go into the land, and for all you guys who don't want to roll with who I set up to be the leader of Israel, right? You're gonna create your own captain, it said in verse 4, right? And you're not even gonna get in the land. You're gonna die here in this wilderness, the place where the Lord is not with. All right, very similar to today. Keep going.
That was it, sir.
All right, that was verse 31.
Come, verse 32.
So I'm gonna start at verse 32 in the Hebrew. Okay. All right. Wa pagarikum atam yapalwa ba madabar hazar. Hazar is how you say this. This is the regular how you say this. Hazar. Right. Wa banyakam and what is and ban is son. Banyakam y'all sons. Right. Yahayawa. Also, if you have any questions online, let me know. Right. Rayam. Rayam is the shepherds. Ba Madabar. Again, Ba is in. Madabar is what the Lord is calling here the wilderness. Right? The bar means command. Right? Ma is of. From a command, meaning this place is a wilderness by the command of the Lord. The Lord made this place a wilderness. Okay? Arabayim is 40. Shana is years. Shan is teeth. Shana is years because the teeth tells you how much years you have. All right? That's how the word year was made. One Naashwa, Zanawathikum, Eid. Eid is a word for time until, right? Thumb, right? Pagariyakum, damn, Pagar is your carcass. Pagariyakum, your carcass. Ba Madabar in the wilderness. Ba Masapar, Sapar is book. Masapar is how you say a number. All right, so you're booking things. Sapar is book. Masapar is a number. Ba Masapar Hayam Yam Ashar. Saratham At. At is a thing that applies the last verb that was mentioned, all right? Okay, so the last verb was to number these things, right? And then after the At, you're gonna say what's applying to. Ha Aratazar. Ha is the Aratazar land, the land. All right, Arabayam Yawam. Arabayim, Yawam, 40 days. Yawam is days. All right, Yawam is the ing version of Yum. Yum is the sea. All right, days go by the amount of times the sun goes into the sea. Remember, we lived in a land, the sea was to the west of us. The word Yum also became the word west because the sea was in the west. Yum was the sea, is a figure of a hand and water. You go to the water, you pick it up, you bring it to your house and say, I found water. Right? Yah is from yard, and ma is from the mayam, water. All right? The sun going to the sea over and over again, we call that yawam. Like we look at it like sea ink, right? This or west ink, because the sun is coming up from the east and always going down into the sea. So always seen all day, we're waking up late, as though always do. Jacob love his tent, don't want to get up. We see the sun in the middle of the sky, and then it goes down into that water over there in the Mediterranean Sea in the west. And we called it westing or seeing. And that became our name to say day. All right, good. The plural is not yawam yum. The plural is yum yum. The sea, plural. That's days. All right, good. Lashana, right? Yawam yawam, lashana yawam. Lashana, sasha'awa af. Wa I wanna come. Arabayim shana. Wa yadaitham af. Ha Thanawa Athia. Right, 34. Anya Yahweh. I am Yahweh is what they're saying here, right? And there's another thing too. People say, oh, we don't know what God's name is. Oh, just look in the Torah. Right? It doesn't say Anya Ahaya Shorahaya. It says Anya Yahweh. I am Yahweh. All right. The Barathia La'ah. Za'ath. Za'ath again. Za'ath is not Hazah. Za'ath is to say this. Hazah also means this, but Za'ath is what the oppressor calls the feminine version again. And this is there's no female here. It's just the Lord talking to someone who he considers beneath him in rank. The same way how you look at your woman, your female counterpart below you in rank, you say Za'ath. A man over you in rank calls these so-called feminine way of saying things, what the white man calls feminine. He used that version on the men under him in rank. All right, so meaning what? This language is not based really on masculine and feminine, like male and female. It's based on rank. Rank is what this is all about. So all the Israelite groups who say, oh yeah, who cares about rank? Rank schmack. The spoken language is based on rank. So that's crazy. You see, I'm just saying that rank is not important. You see, the Lord is speaking to Moses in rank. He says the ox. All right, no problem. Aisha is due. Lakal to all. Ha Aida. Ha is the. Aida is congregation. If you want to write something down, let me know. I'll repeat it. All right. Anybody online want me to explain something? I'll explain it. All right. Ha Ra'ai. Ha is the. Rai is evil. Ha Za'af. The this. Right. Ha Nawaid Yum. Ilia. Ba madabar in wilderness. Hazar this. Yathamwa. Washam. Right. Washam is to say and there. Right. There is because the sham is a name and you name places there and there. So the sham here is to say and there. Yamathwa. So these places that he's named, you're gonna die there. Math is death. All right. Verse 36. Waha anashyam. Anashyam is how you say men. Ayash man, singular. Ayash man. Anashyam men. Ashar shalak. Shalak is sent. Masha Moses. La Thawar. Right. That's to spy out or to search out. Right. He sent some brothers to spy the land. Haratazar. Wa Yashabwa. Yashab. Wa Yashab is to say return. Right. Okay. Waya lawa nawa. Alawa at kal ha'aida. And again, whatever man the Lord gives you to follow, you always hate him. You see what I'm saying? You hate Moses. If you're in the world, you're not in the Isupk. you're going to hate Command and Jehoiada because it's what people in the world do. All right, it's just what you do. You got a leader. Don't think you're gonna hear the good things about him. You're gonna hate whoever you hear about who is really leading. The person you like is the person who the Lord is not with, because you know what I mean. The Lord is not like man. Remember, He says, "My thoughts are not your thoughts." So when you want to learn from all camps and you want to, scour on YouTube and Facebook and everywhere, right? The thing that you're thinking is not what the Lord is thinking. The Lord is saying something that you're not gonna like. You see what I'm saying? The Lord is going to say, you're going to gather into my camp, and that's it. You're going to say, nah, that's not right. We all Israelites. And that's coming up in the next 2 chapters too, where the cat said that we all Israelites, and that was a lie. You see what I'm saying? You either rode with Moses or you died in the wilderness. Remember, all them Israelites, that was, we all Israelites. They were in the wilderness. They was all in the wilderness. All the camps was in the wilderness. Every one of them. All of them that did not want to roll with Moses. And we talk about them right here, and they died in the wilderness. Alia Afkal Ha'ida, La Hawatazaya'a, Daba, Al Haratazan. 37. Wayamathwa, and he died. Damn. Shalaka, damn meaning condemn. That's what damn means. It means condemn. Ha'anashbiam, the men. Mawa Taza'aya, Mataza'a. Taza'a means out. Matazawa is like bringing up. All right. Dabath Haratazar, right. Ba Ma Ba Ma Gapa. Usually say it's the guy, right? Plague. Right? Lapanya. La is to, pan is face, Ya is mine. To my face. This phrase became the Israelite way to say before me. Lapanya. Lapanya. He's in front of me. Lapanya. Okay. Yahweh. Before Yahweh. Lapanya Yahweh. Wa. Please. That's it? No. We started at 32. We're in 38 now.
I'm sorry, one more verse.
One more verse. This is the last one right here. Come on. The water, Shaw. I was gonna run on to infinity here and tell me anything. So it's all good. I mean, the water. Why Yahushai? Yahushai is Joshua here, right? Ban Nawan. Wa Kala Ban Yapana. Haya Man. Ha Anashiam. Ha Ham. Ha Halakiam. Halak is the word to say walk. Right? Ha Halakiam is to say went. Right? Lathawar Ath. Ha Aratazar. Right? Went to spy out the land. That's it, right? That's right. Good. English Bible Shah.
Numbers chapter 14, verse 32. But as for you, your carcasses, they shall fall in this wilderness.
Damn.
Verse 33. And your children shall wander in the wilderness 40 years, and bear your whoredoms until your carcasses be wasted in the wilderness.
Yeah, man. And he called you a hoe. That's just bear your whoredoms. He's calling you a hoe because the thing that they was doing was wanting to go back to Egypt. Right. So he's like, yo, loyalty is coming with me into this land, but you want to love something else other than what I'm telling you to do. You a hoe. You just think of a hoe. She has a hoe has 2 men that tell her what to do. You see what I'm saying? You're following with Moses to obey because you're supposed to obey him. You see what I'm saying? Because the Lord said what's the scripture where the Lord said even when Christ was saying he bid brothers to the marriage to the Most High. Right? So really you're supposed to be married to the Most High, but you're married to something else in your mind to tell you to go wander off somewhere else. He called you a hoe. You see what I'm saying? He's black.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? God is black. You know what I mean? That's a black thing to say. You know what I mean? Keep going.
Verse 34.
And likewise today, brothers don't want to be in the UPK because the UPK is ultra Israelite culture. Other brothers want to have Israelite culture mixed with a little Islam,
right?
With a little Arabic scarf, with a little Jewish hat, with things that is not in the Bible, not in archaeology, it's not our culture. You want to marry with the heathens' culture to the truth,
right?
You want to marry other philosophies. You want to go into Indian books with being an Israelite. You want to go love the Africans' culture with being an Israelite. When we're trying to get out of Africa right here. You want to go back to Africa, or you want something that is suitable for Christianity.
Right.
You want to marry off the Christian religion, which is not based on the Bible, with the truth. You cannot do that. The Lord will call you a hoe, and you're going to die in the wilderness if you think that way, like how they thought that way. Go ahead.
Verse 34. After the number of the days in which he searched the land, even 40 days, each day for a year, shall ye bear your iniquities, even 40 years, and he shall know my breach of promise.
There you go. So that's where the 40 days came from, right? You turn that into years, all right?
Verse 35. I, the Lord, have said, I will surely do it unto all this evil congregation that are gathered together against me.
Hold on. Gathering against him only means you gathered against Moses.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Which means what? No matter what year you live in, there's a man the Most High called you to follow. And when you don't follow that man, you really went against the Lord. Now, Moses is not God, right? And I'm going to say the leader of Israel is Commander Jehan.
That's right.
Prove me wrong. If you go against the thing that he commands, according to the Bible, you could be going against the Lord. You see what I'm saying? Or if it's not Commander Jehan, who is it? What man is it on the earth when you go against him and you go against the Most High? Because it got to be somebody. In this time, it was with Moses. With other times, it was with Elijah. And with other times, it was with Yahweh the Christ. You see what I'm saying? Where you went against the Lord. Or another time, it was the Maccabees. The Lord was with the Maccabees brothers. You didn't roll with the Maccabees. You wanted to be like Azarias to them in the garrisons. You went against the Lord, thinking you were going to do the old thing without the Lord, thinking that you with God. You see what I'm saying? Thinking that you with God. But the Lord show you who is with. We just found out the Lord is not with the Sakari.
Right, that's right.
You see what I'm saying? The Lord is not with the Sakari. The Sakari was the whole time saying the Lord is not with no camp. You know, that's not in the Bible. Some people say there's no camp in the Bible. Well, you better roll with Moses' camp. You see what I'm saying? Moses was a camp, and they called him camps.
Right.
You know what I mean? And the other brothers said, no, we're going to have our own camp with our own captain. Right? Them brothers died in the wilderness. You understand? They died. You like that? You saying what these evil men were saying? You died in America thinking that there's no camp.
Right.
You see, or following the camp that the Lord is not with. Right? Meaning, how it's always set up is that you got to find the original camp. It started with Moses' camp, and then it broke off into other camps. It broke off into Korah and Dathan and all these other camps, and with their own captain out from the original camp. You have to find the original camp.
Right.
That's who the Lord was raising up to free us with the truth. The truth shall make us free.
That's right.
It started in UPK.
That's right.
All right. Any more there?
So I'm going to speak 35 from the top. I, the Lord, have said, I will surely do it unto all this evil congregation that are gathered together against me.
They gathered together against me. In other words, they had an Israelite unity camp against the camp that the Lord originally set up. They gathered against the Lord with a unity camp, thinking that the Lord is with them. You see what I'm saying? Right. Keep reading.
Come on. In this wilderness they shall be consumed, and there they shall die.
Yikes, they're going to die in America. Read.
Verse 36. And the men which Moses sent to search the land, who returned and made all the congregation to murmur against him by bringing up a slander upon the land.
Right. I mean, the brothers went to spy the land, and the brothers say, yeah, we found the land. It's good. We got strong people there, but we can take them. The Lord is with us. We can take them. The other Israelite groups like, whoa, you guys are crazy to go out there. You got the FBI watching, the CIA, the DTF, the this and the that and the that and this and the Postal Service and the da. We can't go out there and say that. You guys are too radical. You guys are extremists. Let's not do this. You know what? I'm leaving. I'm creating my own camp where we don't go as hard as you guys. That's what he said in the red one.
Right.
You guys, the UPK in New York, they go hard. You gotta go hard, man. You gotta be like Caleb.
Yes, right.
You gotta be fearless. All right. And I think one camp was just like this, the GOCC. He cried later to Commander Johanna saying the ITGJC ran him off the street and beat him up. and he's scared to death to go outside, Commander Johanna told him, you should have stayed there and died. You should have not been afraid. You should have stood up for what you believed.
Right.
Like how Caleb is standing up for what he believes with Moses.
Right.
You see, he didn't get scared and punk out because he got a little scared. All right, you scared cats. You see what I'm saying? You're not in the truth. You're gonna die. You're gonna die in the wilderness.
Right.
All right, keep reading.
Come on,
scared to join the UPK.
Right.
Keep reading.
Verse 37. Come on,
you let evil men tell you, oh, a 501c3. They got a 501c3. They work for the government. Every charity has a 501c3. Dumb. Right. Every charity. You see what I'm saying? The Boy Scouts have a 501c3. The people giving out food on the side of the street, who are just some regular random church, they have a 501c3. It's called a tax exemption. You see what I'm saying? A 501c3. Why don't you Google the thing and understand what it is? You see what I'm saying? Meanwhile, they got real spy codes, and 501c3 ain't one. Right. That's not a spy code. That's a religious tax exemption code, dumb. You don't believe in these people lying about the UPK with, oh, the 501c3. They can't say the white man is the devil. Then why are we saying it all day, every day?
That's right.
It's so dumb. Don't be dumb. Grow up. You heard the silly stuff. Just grow up from that. All right. Stop being afraid. All right. Because afraid people are gonna die in the wilderness.
Right.
And here's the thing too. Even Christ said, you should know disciples by, I'm paraphrasing, right? By when they speak all manner of evil of you. When they speak all manner of evil of you, you're in the right place.
Right.
You're not going to be in the right place and people are going to talk good about you. They didn't talk good about Yahweh Shai the Christ. And we are not Yahweh Shai the Christ, but we serve him, which means we're going to inherit all that hate for doing nothing wrong, for teaching nothing wrong. Keep reading.
Come on, God. Verse 37. Even those men that did bring up the evil report upon the land, died by the plague before the Lord.
Good. Nice. So the brothers who brought up the evil plague, the brothers who brought the evil report was being scared.
Right.
To saying we cannot go forth with what you guys already started. We can't do that. The Lord plagued them because of the words that came out of their mouths. That's how important it is for the words that come out of your mouth. Are you saying something wrong against the Most High by disrespecting the UPK? Remember, the Lord said, if you bless them, I will bless you.
Right.
If you curse these brothers that I am with, I will curse you. He said it in Genesis, speaking even to the sons. You see what I'm saying? Right. If you curse them, I'll curse you. Don't get cursed talking about the UPK.
That's right.
Many men have died talking about the UPK. I can't remember their names right now, but I remember this particular one, the light-skinned one from North Carolina with the dreads. You see what I'm saying? It might have been like 3 or 4 months. He opened up his mouth about Commander Johanna, named himself a general, and then he died. Just regular weed smoking, nothing smoking, and he dead. And he was like 30 something. No one ain't unalive him. He just died from the plague of God. You see what I'm saying? No problem. We got other plagues out there. The Lord is not playing with us with. Watch your mouth, man.
Right.
Watch your mouth. All right. Don't be like Zachary. Don't get played with sodomitism. Whatever. What disease would you call that? The sodomitism. You see what I'm saying? He got plagued with a demon. You see what I mean? Had this woman that handled him in the wrong way, and then the Lord exposed him on the internet by his own members.
Right.
The Lord turned his own brothers against him and put it all out on the internet. You see what I'm saying? You know, watch your mouth, man. He opened up his mouth and says, Commander Johanna told him we should get the vaccine. So they slowed the video down. Why is his mouth moving like that? You know what I mean? Why is your mouth moving like that on your woman? You know what I mean? You're saying, you're on the woman's tools that she bought for you. Brother, you are backward and upside down, brother.
That's right.
And the Lord shown you. The Lord showed everybody what you were doing in the dark. Watch your mouth, man. Watch your mouth. You wanna get right and not be like him and not be like what you heard about him? Join UPK. The counselors in UPK are confidential and will fix you. Keep reading.
Come on, God. Verse 38. But Joshua, the son of Nun, and Caleb, the son of Jephthah, which were all the men that went to search the land, lived still.
Yeah, so the brothers who wanted to roll, keep on rolling with what the Lord set up from the beginning, those brothers survived until the end. You got to stay and you got to endure until the end. I'm reading verse 39 in the Hebrew. Waya dabar, masha at, ha dabarim, ha Allah is to say these. All right? Kal, Banya Yasharallah is the sons of Israel, right? Waya Tha'abalwa, Ha'aim, Ma'ad, right? Verse 40, right? Waya Shakamwa, Ba Bakwar. Bakwar is the morning. Waya Ilawa, Al is onto Ra'ash. Ra'ash is the head or the top of the what? Ha, the mountain. La Amar, to say. Hananya, Hana is here or behold, right? Anya, it's the I am. Hana, Anya, Hananya. It's a slang, it's an Israelite slang. Hananya, to say, I'm here. All right, Hananya. You come to the school, meet me at the door, say Hananya. I know what you're talking about. Brother, welcome. You see what I'm saying? What island Nawa? Nawa is to say us or we. Nawa is where you get the word our in English. Right? Al Makwam. Makwam is place. Makwam, it comes to the word rise. Cities rise up from the ground, people rise up. Makwam, say from rising. Say a place, right? Makwam. Ashar. Amar Yahweh, that's God's name. Kaya means for. Kata'a Nawa. Kata'a, Khatana is sin. Khatana Nawa. Kata'a Nawa, our sin. All right. Waya Amar, and he said, Masha, which is Moses, Lama, La is to, Ma is what? To what means why. Right? Lama, why. Za, this. That's Za, the same Za from Hazar, right? Atam, Ibar Yam. Right? Us. And Ibar is to say in the past. Right? And it's used as the word transgression because a transgression is something that you already did in the past. You see what I'm saying? God. Paya. Pa is mouth. Paya, my mouth, to say my command, right? Yahweh. Wa hawa and it. La'a tha tadalak. Right? Tadalak means to succeed or to prosper. Right? Al. Sa'alwa, Kaya, Ayan means not or nothing, right? Yahweh, Ba, Korab come, right? Korab is say, near, right? But say in near, Ba, Korab is to say among you, all right? For the people who are in near you, all right? And he says y'all, come is y'all, in near y'all. Right, to say people among you. That's the word. So when you see among you in the Bible, among you, this is among you, that is among you. Ba, Korab, come, in, near you. Right? Wala'a, Tha, Nagapwa, Lapanya, again, Lapanya, right, before me. Ayab, you come. Ayab is your enemy. Right? It's not all people come together and hold hands and shake hands. The Lord called the other people that were outside of the Israelites the enemy because they're looking to harm you all day, every day, right now, in whatever city you're in, they're looking to harm you in some way or the other, with rules, with anything, with parking tickets, with anything. Right? Ayab Yakam. Right? Let me know when it's we're up in the verses. 43. Kaya ha Amelek. Yikes, Amelek, the Jewish man. Amalekia. Wa ha Canaan. That's the South Africans. You got the Jewish man and the South Africans in the land. Amelek, who was the Jewish man today, he was the head tribe of Esau, right? And because I guess he was the firstborn son, he thinks the inheritance is his. So he's in the land before us. Right. Remember, he went to go marry them, the Canaanite woman also before. You see what I'm saying? Against his father's orders, right? He was supposed to, I believe, he was supposed to get the older daughter, Leah, and we were supposed to get the younger daughter, Rachel, which the Lord made for us. And Jacob wanted Rachel. You see what I'm saying? But Esau, that bastard, he went up and get Ishmaelite woman and Canaanite woman. You know what I mean? And made us have to marry the woman that was promised that he didn't put seed in. Right. You see what I'm saying? We had to obtain the law and put in seed in the woman that he would not do. You know what I mean? Sham, Lapanya come. Wanapalatham, Bakarab, Pal or Napal. Pal is fall. That's where we get the word fall from in English. The P came from became the letter F today. The letter F came from P. That's why a lot of P words you hear, like Pharisee begins with P. Who else? Pharisee. You got a lot of P words. The pharmacy. That sound, came from the letter P. All right, and Paul became the word fall, which is fall today in English. Right, fall by the sword. Karab is the sword. Ba Karab, Kaya Al Khan, Shabbatham, Ma Akarya, Yahweh Wala'ah, Yahaya. Yahaya is Yah is it, and Haya is be, it be, right? Yahweh, I'm come, right? Yahweh is God's name, and then I'm his people. I'm with people, y'all, meaning he's with y'all. That's the term to use to say with y'all, people, y'all, right? I am come with y'all, right? Good. 44. And by the way, I am the Hebrew teacher in the school on Fridays. So if you got any questions in the Hebrew, please ask me, and I'll definitely address whatever question you have concerning the Hebrew or anything that we're reading right here. We are interactive. We are your brother. You see what I'm saying? Even if you might not like the UPK, but we are your brother. You see what I'm saying? We answer questions from friends, foes, and family, and others. All right. Heathens gonna question people who are not in our race. Other people you wanna ask the question, we will answer it online. Right? It does not allow to the school. Only Israelites are allowed to the school.
That's right.
All right. Good. 44. Waya I palwa, and we're gonna go into English after this verse. Next verse.
45 is the last verse.
So after the next verse, we're going to go back into the English, right? La'ilwath al ra'ash hahar. Hahar, ra'ash is your head, right? Hahar, head of the mountain, is the top of the mountain. Ra'ash hahar. Wa arawan. Arawan is the ark. Bar Yath is the covenant. Yahweh, which is God's name. Wa is and. Masha, Moses. La'ah, not. Right, Ma Shawa, Ma Korab, from what? Ha Canaan, camp, from the camp. I thought there was no camp in the Bible.
Right.
We're talking all about camps in the Bible. Canaan is camp. Okay. 45, last verse of the Hebrew. We're going to go in English next. Wa Yarad. Yarad is to say go down. Let's make it the word Jordan from. Jordan is Yarad Dan. The an in Yaradan is to say we're talking about a thing not actually going down. You name the place down place. All right. So Yaradan is a place where it descends. Yaradan, that's the name of it, right? Wa Yarad Ha Amelek. Wa Ha Canaan. Ha Yashab. Bahar. Ha Hawa'ah. All right. So you got Amelek and Canaan who dwelt there. In the mountains, that ha is the, hawa is it, the plus it is that, right? The it, that, right? Ha, hawa, that, right? Good. Okay. Waya kawam, I know it's too fast. I wish we could go slow or something. We could really absorb this.
Come on.
We gotta do it on Friday. Ha, hawa, right? The it equals that, right? English is born out of Hebrew. The concept, the structure of English is born out of Hebrew, right? Hebrew is the first language, right? English is the baby. Waya kathwam, Id ha harama, right? That's horma, right? Good. Last verse, right? English, Bible shot.
Come on. Numbers chapter 14, verse 39. And Moses told these things unto all the children of Israel.
Right.
And the people mourned greatly.
Right. Moses was the camp leader. All right. Keep reading.
Come on, verse 40. And they rose up early in the morning and gat them up into the top of the mountain, saying, Lo, we be here, and will go up unto the place which
the top of the mountain was Ra'ash Hahar, right?
Unto the place which the Lord hath promised, for we have sinned. Verse 41. And Moses said, Wherefore now do we transgress the commandment of the Lord, but it shall not prosper. verse 42.
Right, meaning you wanna go against you wanna do your own thing and think the Bible should be going your own way, or God, and we should all work in some way that you think, because you got a brain and God gave you a brain and a mind, and you wanna go against the man who the Lord raised up to lead you into the land, to lead us out of America. What did the Lord say, that last part right there?
But ye shall not prosper.
You ain't gonna prosper in that. You want to break off and create another camp like they did here from Moses?
Right.
You're not going to prosper in that. Ask the Sakari. They didn't prosper.
Right.
They fell apart. They created another camp. That camp fell apart. You're not going to prosper. It's only the UPK. You got to roll with the UPK.
That's right.
It started here. It's going to end here. It started with Moses. It ended with Moses. Israelite camps broke out of Moses. Israelite camp broke out of the UPK. It's a correlation. We call it practical knowledge. It's something that's real.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? We're relating this to real life. All right, we keep going.
Come on, verse 42. Go not up, for the Lord is not among you.
Damn. You say, don't go. You're saying you want to go ahead with this Israelite thing? Don't go with them, because the Lord didn't set them up.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? The Lord is not with you. Are we all Israelites? Yes. Is the Lord with you? No. Okay, you didn't want to roll with Moses. Is the Lord with you? No. That's why your relationship is garbage, your marriages is garbage, and you got terrible friendship and terrible brotherhood in your camps, because you did not listen to Commander Johanna. Right. You didn't want to listen to him. No problem. Now your relationship is garbage. Your camp is falling apart. You get together with a Bible club that you call an Israelite camp, and nobody's getting along there. You feel uncomfortable there. You see what I'm saying? Because the Lord is not with you. Guess where you will be comfortable? At the UPK Passover, April the 4th in Houston, Texas.
That's right.
That's where you'll be comfortable. That's where you'll be greeted as a brother, right, and welcome inside. And we're going to treat you as our guests, like how Abraham treated his guests with cakes and cooked food, brother. And we welcome everybody to come down to the UPK, wherever you are in your city and state, and to the Passover. According to the Lord, there's only one. There's only one Passover. The Passover that Moses set up. You see what I'm saying? You had any other Passover that Moses did not set up? That was not a Passover.
That's right.
We did two. The next chapter after this, right? Korah and Dathan had their own Passover, and Abiram had their own separate Passovers. Other than Moses, the Lord killed them. All right? They did not survive the wilderness. You will not leave America doing the same mistakes that the men did in the past. You have to learn from the past, brother. Right. What was written aforetime was written for our learning, brother. Keep going, I'm sure.
Come on, God. That ye be not smitten before your enemies.
So you don't be smitten before what enemies? All people are together, or we're all the same? Or we all gotta hold hands and join hands, and Christ is gonna come back and bring everybody together, so that you don't be smitten by your enemies, so that you don't be gentrified by your enemies, brother. You see what I'm saying? The Lord is calling someone else your enemies. It's not the people within you. Is the people outside of the race of the people of Moses, the Israelites. You see what I'm saying? So what are we smitten by in America? The Latinos are smitten by ICE. Right. That is a fact. They can't see their children right now. They ain't seen their children in months, brother. They are being smitten by their enemy. And the Christians are going to tell them to hold hands with him. Remember, the ICE agent is already a Christian. You see what I'm saying? A lot of them are bigger Christians than you. Know your Bible than any Latino out there. You see what I'm saying? That's what the ICE agents are. White supremacists, they are Christians. They burnt Jesus Christ crosses on your lawn, right, in the KKK. They're Christians. The Lord calls somebody your enemy. You got to know who that is, brother. You see what I'm saying? You got to not be so gullible. You got to not be like a child walking around in the earth, lottie-locking like some girl. You got to man up, like how these men had to man up, right, and understand that not everybody is your friend outside of your race. The Egyptians were not your friend. You see what I'm saying? They worked you to death and raise the retirement age, just like they did today. Raise the retirement age so you can work until your death, brother, and not want to pay you. You gotta be checking all the time to make sure your time is right on your what do you call it, on your greens, right, on your schedule, on your paycheck. And you complain to HR because they don't want to pay you and they got the money. Right. I think the TSA is being paid cheeseburgers right now, and the TSA protects the country. But here's the problem: the TSA are all black and Latino. Right. You see what I'm saying? They don't need money according to are people that the Christians want to hold hands with.
Right.
Come on, man. They are your enemies. They don't want to pay you. They want to pay you a cheeseburger. The disrespect. Suppose I got high cholesterol and diabetes. You're gonna pay me a cheeseburger? Come on, man. All right. So that you do not be smitten by your enemies. So you do not be smitten by your enemies with credit card debt, with stop and frisk, with ICE. You see, with jails, with forced imprisonments, with forced charges,
Right.
with domestic violence, with feminism, so that you do not be smitten by your enemies. Keep reading.
Verse 43.
Mm-hmm.
For the Amalekites.
For the who?
Amalekites.
That's the Jewish man in the Bible. Read.
And the Canaanites.
That's the South Africans that we all want to go back to. We all want to go back to Africa. They were your enemies in the Bible. Read.
Are there before you.
And first, here's another thing too. Right here, the Lord is calling them our enemies, and we've never even met them yet. Like there's been no real offense between us and them yet, but the Lord still called them your enemies.
Right.
These people, the Canaanites didn't enslave us. You see what I'm saying? That's not what happened. But the Lord called them our enemies.
Right.
Right? Keep reading. Take your phone. It's all right.
Come on, sir.
Go. Keep going.
And he shall fall by the sword.
Yeah, the Lord is saying, hey, you're going when you go against around these people, you can't preach to them the words of Jesus Christ. You're not going to preach to them the words of the Lord God of the Bible. When you go over there, they're going to slaughter you with the sword. They're going to rule and conquer over you. Read. Because you did not want to get down with the man of Israel that the Lord set up, a man of God. He's not God, but he was a man. So, follow not man. You didn't follow this man called Moses, you're gonna die by the Amalekites. You're gonna die by the Canaanites. If you're in America, you're gonna die by the regular Edomites.
Right. That's
what you're gonna do. All right, you're gonna have to make the cornerstone Ishmaelite rich and the Elamite rich, and you gotta be poor because you didn't want to follow a man that the God told you to follow. Today you're gonna follow Commander Jehan.
Right.
If not two, because there's somebody. You see what I'm saying? There's a man you gotta follow. And when you went against him, according to what we just read in these verses right here, you went against him, you went against the Lord.
That's right.
You don't go against the Lord by disrespecting the Bible. You go against the Lord by disrespecting the man who the Lord is watching over and recording as the rulers of you. All right? And this time it was Moses. You went against Moses, according to the Bible, you went against God. Read.
Because he are turned away from the Lord.
Because you are turned away from the Lord. And how did you do that? By murmuring against Moses, a man. Read.
Therefore, the Lord will not be with you.
Because you went against Moses, God in heaven won't be with you. You're talking about, I know God in my heart. I talk to God every day. Yeah, listen to Moses. You see what I'm saying? Why ain't God speaking back to you? Because he is with Moses. Read. Find Commander Jehan. Read.
That's right. Verse 44. But they presumed to go up unto the hilltop. Nevertheless, the ark of the covenant of the Lord and Moses departed not out of the camp.
Departed not out of the what?
The camp.
Departed not out of the what?
The camp.
There's camps in the Bible.
Right.
I thought there wasn't no camps in the Bible. I thought the Lord is not with camps.
Right.
Keep reading. Here's the thing. You're not gonna like this. it's against everything that you've been hearing since you heard you're an Israelite.
Right.
Everything you heard about an Israelite, and you said, nah, the Lord is not with camps. The Lord is with a camp. Bro.
That's right.
He's not with all camps, but there is a camp that is his.
Right.
And he's with no individuals, but only that camp. Read.
Verse 45. Then the Amalekites came down.
The Jewish man and keep it came down.
And the Canaanites
and the Africans came down. Read.
Which dwelt in that land.
Keep reading.
And smote them.
Destroyed them. Keep reading.
And discomfited them, even until Hormah.
Yeah, for those he smote them in the alive some, and the ones who didn't who was not unalived, you were discomforted. You were not comfortable. Your rent is too high now. You're discomforted. You see what I'm saying? You need welfare because you're discomforted. You don't have any black businesses because you're discomforted. You see what I'm saying? He got good marriages and families. You don't because you've been discomforted with some ideology. All right. Your dad is in jail because you've been discomforted.
Right.
Your mom is a whore because you've been discomforted. You have STDs is because you've been discomforted. All right. No problem. You back in the Hebrew?
Okay.
Numbers 15 and 1. Right? Way the bar Yahweh al Masha La Amar. The bar al Banya Yasharala wa Amarat. Al-Ham. Al is unto, Ham is them. Al-Ham unto them. Kaya. Taba'awa. Al. Aratazar. Mawa Shabbatikam. Ashar Anya. Nathan. Nathan is give. Lakam. Tiyar. Right? Wa Aishayat. Them. Ashar. Ashar is fine. La Yahweh. Ila. Awar. Right? Awar. It's not really Awar. It's Ow. This is how you get the word or. Ow. Sabbath. Sacrifice. La is 2. Pala'ah is to say, it's supposed to, it says here fill, but it's supposed to be something wondrous, right? Nadar, which is a vow. Ow, which is or. Ba, nadab, which is an offering. Ow, which is or. Right? Ba, mawa'idya. Yep. Mawa'idya cup. Mawa'id is feasts. Right? Like feast day is mawa'id. All right. So we got keywords. Ida is congregation. Mawa'id is feasts. All right. Okay, feast days, right? Not regular feast is Kag, but feast day, Mawa'id. Eid is to say time. So the feast days happen in certain times of the year. Mawa'id, right? Ma is to say of, and Eid is to say time, of a time. Mawa'id, all right? Israelite culture. La'aishawat. Rayak. Nayakak. Rayak is to say smell, right? And nayakak is to say sweet, right? Rayak, nayakak, right? Sweet smell. You're gonna see this a lot coming up, right? Rayak, nayakak, sweet smell. La Yahweh, man ha bakwar, au man ha atazan, right? But bakwar is a cow, right? Oxen, ox. Waha Koryab. Ha Makoryab. Korab Nawa. Laya Hawa. Right? Manaka is rice. Salath is flour. All right? Manaka rice, salath is flour. We're making flour, dumplings, cake, salath. All right? Good. Aishar 1. All right, Aishar is 10, Aishar is 10, Aishar 1, which means we're not talking about a number, we're talking about a thing that we call 10th, right? Balawal, Ba, Rabayat, Ha, Hayan, Shaman. Shaman is oil, that's this right here, right? Shaman, all right? Shaman, where's the wine? Yayan. Shaman, Yayan. This is the language of the Bible that we're reading, all right? This is God's words we're reading in God's language. They call it the angel's tongue. You see what I'm saying? Good. Verse 5. Wa Yayan La Nasak. That's where you get the word Saki. The Israelites call this Saki, right? From the word Nasak, to say the wine offering. Okay? Good. Right? It says, so this is what it looks like when humans take their oppressor's God and paint it to be their own. First of all, the oppressor is from the caves. He didn't have any God.
Right.
He didn't have anything. Okay? As a matter of fact, from the Council of Nicaea, he took someone else's God and painted his own white God that he took from Babylon and Egypt and turned it into Roman and Greek gods. And we don't worship Roman and Greek gods. You see what I'm saying? Oh my gosh! Oh, should I go get the hieroglyphs? Where's the hieroglyphs? Where's the time magazine?
It should be
Okay, Dum Dum, open up his mouth. Go on. All right, no problem. Let's see whose God this is. Let's see whose God we painted to be our own. Let me see who painted what God to be our own. Don't leave now. Don't leave. Right? Well, don't leave, oppressor. Right? Don't leave. Remember, the Egyptians were black. All right? So that's like a show. I mean to do.
no,
this.
like kind of a concept. That's right. Wait.
But you know, yeah. But he says, hey, look, they took the oppressor's God. The page fell out. The page fell out. All right? Don't worry, we got it right here. That's all right. Take my time. All right. Here goes the Israelites you're talking about. Here they go right here. Right? He said, this is what it looks like when humans take oppressors, their oppressors' God, and pitch it to be their own. These were the people that he's talking about.
Right.
This don't look like the people, the oppressor, right? We didn't take the oppressor's God. We took these people's gods. We took brown people's gods. You know who these people are? These people are the Israelites. They brown. They're burnished brass. You know what I mean? You know who these people are? They're related to him. These people right here are related in somewhat way or fashion to this brother right here in the black right here. His name is Shaul. Priest Shaul. You see what I'm saying? That's what we dealing with.
Right.
All right. The arrogance will tell you whose God it is. Christian, don't run. Right? White man. If you believe the Bible, Mr. White Man, you're believing in a black religion.
That's right.
You might have never knew that. The Bible is a black book. You see what I'm saying? The Bible was written by these people, and these were the people that came out of Egypt.
Right.
Through that Red Sea with Moses. You don't know what you believe in, Mr. White Man. That's why Jeremiah says you've inherited lies. You see what I'm saying? No problem, Shaw. Keep reading, Baba Shaw.
I believe you're still in
I'm in the Hebrew. Come on, right? Nasak. That's what we're talking about. Nasaki, right? Rabayat, Ahayan, Sa'aisha Al, Ha'ila Al, Lazabak, La Kabash. Kabash is the lamb. That's what we're having for Passover. Kabash, the lamb. Ha'akad, the one. Verse 6. Al, La Ayal, Sa'aisha. Right? Aisha is the word to say make. Manaka is grain or rice, and salat is flour. Shanya, Aisharan young. All right, that's 10 of them, all right? 10th of an ephah. Balawala, Bashaman. So shaman again, oil. Shalashias, right? Shalash is 3. Shalathiath, 3rd. Hahayan, hen. Wa yayan, verse 7. Wa yayan. La nasak, shalashiath. Hahayan, tha korab. So korab means near. Korab, if you say passage of near, means something you brought to offer. This is how you say offering, all right? Good. Rayak, nayakak, it better smell good. Right? Your wine better smell good. Let me smell this wine right here. It smells sweet. Well, you drank it. I never got to drink it. It smells sweet though. You know what I mean? It smells good. Rayak, nayakak, smells sweet. La Yahweh. Good. In the English, Baba Shah.
Numbers chapter 15, verse 1.
Yep.
And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, verse 2, speak unto the children of Israel, and say unto them, when ye be come into the land of your habitations, which I give unto you. Verse 3.
Number 1, you go anywhere in the earth, Israelites, that land is supposed to be there for you to conquer it.
Right.
You're there to serve your punishment under the heathen the Lord put around you. And when you're there, you do right by the Lord, and you're supposed to rise up in that place and become strong in that place and gentrify them and make them become your employees, your servants, your employees. That's what you're supposed to do, but that's not what's happened here in New York. I mean, keep on.
Verse 3. And will make an offering by fire unto the Lord, a burnt offering or a sacrifice in performing a vow, or in a freewill offering, or in your solemn feasts, to make a sweet savor unto the Lord of the herd or of the flock. Verse 4. Then shall he that offereth his offering unto the Lord bring a meat offering of a 10th deal of flour.
And for the people talking smack, right? You know, what have you offered unto the Lord? Like, this man don't know what he's doing is very dangerous. Sean Aries, he doesn't know. He doesn't know he might be endangering his own life.
Right.
You know, I mean, between him and God, nothing to do with us. Between him and God, right? By murmuring against the Lord's priests.
Right.
You know, we serve who the Lord set up, Commander Jehan. The same how these brothers served Moses. You see what I'm saying? You murmured against them priests. You see what I'm saying? You died of a plague. You should. I think I said it earlier. Watch your mouth.
Right. That's right.
You're still not watching your mouth. You see what I'm saying? Keep reading.
With the 4th part of an hin of oil. Verse 5.
Israel, this is Israelite culture.
Right.
Right. Keep reading.
And we'll come, verse 5. In the fourth part of an hen.
Right. So if you're at home and you don't join no camp, more than likely you've never experienced this or ever tasted any of these things in this manner, in this setting, in an Israelite camp. But what they're telling you is how to organize, offerings by a camp, which we all gonna eat at the Passover and offering. You see what I'm saying? You cannot do this by yourself at your home by yourself. These men did not do this at home by themselves.
Right.
Keep reading.
Verse 5. In the fourth part of a hin of wine for a drink offering shalt thou prepare for the burnt offering or sacrifice for one lamb. Verse 6. Or for a ram, thou shalt prepare for a meat offering 2/10 deals of flour, mingle with the third part of an hin of oil. Verse 7. And for a drink offering, thou shalt offer the third part of an hin of wine, for a sweet savor unto the Lord.
Okay. You back in the Hebrew?
Okay.
Okay. Verse 8. How much more sets we got to go? I know we're gonna do after that 29 or something like that. Let's check. We started
three more sets.
3 more sets. Oh my gosh, we're behind time, Charles. Let's just keep going in English.
Come on, Khan. Slakia.
Anything you want to add to, Charles? Don't
Come on, Khan.
Definitely.
Verse 8. And when thou preparest a bullock for a burnt offering or for a sacrifice and performing a vow or peace offering unto the Lord, then shall he bring a bullock, a meat offering of 3/10 deals of flour mingled with half of a hin of oil. Verse 10. And thou shalt bring for a drink offering half of an hin of wine, for an offering made by fire of a sweet savor unto the Lord. Verse 11. Thus shall it be done for one bullock, or for one ram, or for a lamb, or a kid. Verse 12. According to the number that he shall prepare, so shall he do to everyone according to their number. Verse 13. And that are born of the country shall do these things after this manner, and the offering and offering made by fire for a sweet savor unto the Lord. Verse 14. And if a stranger sojourn with you, or whosoever be among you in your generations, and will offer an offering made by fire of a sweet savor unto the Lord, as he do, so he shall do. Verse 15. One ordinance shall he both for you of the congregation.
Right. That word ordinance is kakwa. Right. That's the word that says statute. All right. When it says laws, statutes, and commandments, that kakwa is the word for statute. Right. Kakwa. Right. Keep going. 15.
Verse 15. One ordinance shall ye both for you of the congregation, and also for the stranger that sojourneth with you, an ordinance forever in your generations. As ye are, so shall the stranger be before the Lord. Verse 16. One law and one manner shall be for you, and for the stranger that sojourneth with you. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Speak unto the children of Israel, and say unto them, when he shall come into the land whither I bring you. Verse 19. Then it shall be that when ye eat the bread of the land, ye shall offer up an heave offering unto the Lord. Ye shall offer, verse 20, ye shall offer up a cake of the first of your dough for an heave offering, as he do the heave offering of the threshing floor.
Okay, this cake right here says kala. The other cake we saw before, aiga, right? The cake from Abraham was Agar, but this one says Kala, right? I want to know the difference, but you can keep going, Sha'ar, right?
Go on, God. So shall he heave it. Verse 21. Of the first of your dough he shall bring unto the Lord, and heave offering in your generations.
There we go.
And if he have erred and not observed all these commandments which the Lord hath spoken unto Moses. Verse 23. Even unto even all that the Lord hath commanded you by the hand of Moses, from the day that the Lord commanded Moses.
There you go. So you want to know what's going on in the earth today concerning the Israelites and what we should do? There's one man in every generation that you got to follow. And this time it was Moses. After Moses, it became Joshua. Today, we're saying it's Commander Jehan. Who do you say it is? You got to be somebody. It's not just everybody do whatever they want to do.
Right.
Right? But then what you're going to have is you're going to go out one way against the enemy and flee 7 ways. With all to be different camps.
Right.
That's not what the Lord wanted. You're supposed to go one way against your enemy, and you stay one way. Your enemies flee 7 ways. All right. So right here, the Lord is saying that He set up Moses, right, to tell you what to do at the Passover, at the holy days, at every feast day.
Right.
Keep reading.
Verse
and the UPK Passover. I'm sorry, Shaw. The UPK Passover is on April the 4th, Houston, Texas. B&H Ranch.
Right.
April the 4th. Right. Definitely be there. See what I'm saying? Don't get the curses of the Lord on you. Try to get there.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Contact your camp leader. If you can't get there, contact your camp leader. But you must have communication. Communication is what keeps people together.
Right.
Right? Keep going.
Verse 23. Even all that the Lord hath commanded you by the hand of Moses from the day that the Lord commanded Moses, and henceforth word among your generations.
So we wouldn't talk to God directly. We never talk to God directly. We talk to a man who the Lord is with. The Lord is always with one man. He was not with everybody. He was not dealing with 5 people at a time. Could he do that? Yes. Had he ever done that? No. You see what I'm saying? Will he ever do that? No. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? He only deals with one man in every generation.
Right.
And in this generation, it was Moses. When he talked, Moses talked. God don't talk to you in your prayers. Can you pray to God? Yes. How does He answer you? Through Moses.
Right.
Was Moses Christ? No. Was Moses God? No. Moses was a man from the tribe of Levi. Today we call him a Haitian. You see what I'm saying? Today the Lord speaks through Commander Jehan.
That's right.
Commanding General Jehan. If not him, then who? Because it ain't you. So you think the Lord talking through you? Don't be silly.
That's right.
You with that cigarette problem? Don't be silly.
Right.
The Lord is not talking through. The Lord is not talking through cigarette breath.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Yeah. All right. Keep going.
Verse 24. Then it shall be, if aught be committed by ignorance, without the knowledge of the congregation, that all the
what verse is that?
This is verse 24, sir.
Okay.
That all the congregation shall offer one young bullock for a burnt offering, for a sweet savor unto the Lord, with his meat offering and his drink offering according to the manner,
right.
And 1 kid of the goats for a sin offering. Verse 25. And the priest shall make an atonement for all the congregation of the children of Israel, and it shall be forgiven them, for it is ignorance. And they shall bring their offering a sacrifice made by fire unto the Lord.
Right. If some offense happened, unintentionally, you have to try to fix that offense. You cannot just have an offense between you and your brother and you just act like it never happened and he should get over it. That's not how it works in Israelite culture.
Right.
You have an offense, you have to go to that brother and fix the offense with that brother. You have to make an offering. You have to do something. You cannot sit there and let brothers become enemies. Okay? And that's how a lot of these fake Israelite camps came about, because they didn't want to fix things between their brothers when they were all in the UPK.
Right.
Right? You got to stay in the camp that the Lord set up. You can't just go create new camps for things think things gonna be better. It's like the Lord said in a couple verses down in the last chapter, where it's not going to prosper.
Right.
Keep reading.
Okay. A sacrifice made by fire unto the Lord, and their sin offering before the Lord for their ignorance.
There we go. Maybe say have a feast for that brother. Give that brother some dinner, man.
Mm.
You see what I'm saying? Apologize to him, man. You made an offense unintentionally.
Right.
And a lot of you make offenses unintentionally to the Lord.
Right.
Where is your sacrifice? You have none? Where you got cans of corn to give to the Lord? You see what I'm saying? You might want to contact a priest in your zone to see how you can get right with God.
Right.
Because apparently you're not right with God, and you see and you know it. You hope you're all okay with God. You see the bomb dropping on the news,
right?
But you ain't too sure. The scripture says to make thine election sure. Keep reading.
Come on, verse 26. And it shall be forgiven all the congregation of the children of Israel, and the stranger that sojourneth among them, seeing all the people were in ignorance.
There we go. So that's the Israelite culture. Even the Most High said the way you deal with the Lord is how you deal with your brother. How can you love the Lord that you can't see when you can't love the Lord, the brother that you can see?
Right.
When all the laws hang on loving the Lord and loving your brothers,
right,
as thyself. You see what I'm saying? So the same way how you want to make it right with the Lord in all instances, you have to make it right with your brother in all instances.
Right.
All right. Any more there?
Come on, verse 27.
Or you just don't know about God if you don't think that. If you don't think you can offend a brother and you don't gonna make it right with him, you see what I'm saying? That you might not understand the Lord like you think you do. Okay? That's so you might have offended God in something, make an offering. Same way, if you offend your brother, you gotta make an offering. It's the same thing. Remember, the rank structure is God, Christ, the angels, and then mankind, the ranks of man. As it is, God, Christ, the angels, and then the ranks of men.
Right.
All right. That's how it works. And offerings and offenses go always. You can't offend no angels because they ain't looking. You can't even see them to offend them. You can't talk to them, see them, touch them, talk to them, see them, nothing to offend them. You see what I'm saying? But there is someone who you can offend. You can offend the Most High. You can offend him at the very top. And you can offend the men that the Lord set up. Keep reading.
Come on, verse 27.
I'm missing part of the rank structure too. It's God, Christ, the King, right? The angels, men in the truth, right? Heathens, and then Israelites not in the truth.
Right.
The Israelites who are not in the truth, the Israelites in the world, Christians, drug addicts, right? They are beneath the white man's foot. The Lord put them. The Lord said, "I'll make them the head and you the tail."
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So it's God, Christ, the angels, ranks of men in the truth, right? All heathens, right? And then the Israelites not in the truth. That's the rank structure. That's why the white man is on top of. We say he's on top of us.
Right.
We say we're trying to get from under him. You see what I'm saying? No problem. Keep going.
Come on, verse 27. And if any soul sin through ignorance, then he shall bring a she-goat of the first year for a sin offering.
Right. So you sin against the Lord and you didn't know the sin. You say you're doing this thing all this time. You find out today that UBK told you about this thing is a sin. You see what I'm saying? What do? Sit there and act like nothing? No, you better go to the school and let them know, hey, I'm this guy from the world. I'm trying to make it right with the Lord. They'll say, no problem, brother. Just sit here in class, all right?
Right.
You're poor, you're broke. Don't worry about that. Just sit right here in class. We're gonna get the Lord's forgiveness for you, right? Keep reading.
Verse 28. And a priest shall make an atonement for the soul that sinneth.
Read it again.
And the priest shall make.
And the priest. Keep reading.
Shall make an atonement for the soul that sinneth ignorantly.
And the priest. That's why I say you gotta come to UPK. The priest will make an atonement for your soul that may have sinned ignorantly. You didn't know the sin. Come to the school so we can get the forgiveness of the Most High onto you. You don't sit there and get forgiveness on your own.
Right.
Don't be dumb. That's not in the Bible. You go to the priest to get forgiveness for your sins, for an atonement for your sins. You see what I'm saying? Don't be dumb and silly. Don't sit there at home and think that you're gonna sit there and beg for forgiveness. You better do work, brother.
Right.
You better work for forgiveness. The same way you go work for the forgiveness of New York City. They call it what do they call it? I'm sure.
They call it the
community service.
community service.
Community service, because you're trying to get an atonement for your sin against the city.
Right.
With but the priest being the judge of the court in your city. No problem. The Lord is a judge too. You see what I'm saying? He got priests to be his court workers. You know what I mean? To atone for your sins. Right? Them priests in the Bible were judges. The Most High, the oath is the judge on high, and he put a judge in your zone, but you don't go to him. You make a big mistake by not going to the judge that the Lord set up in your city.
Right.
Keep reading.
And
don't get scared now, because of course it's being brought to real life now. Be in real life. You see what I'm saying? You made mistakes. Do better. Don't just sit there and let things happen to you and make things work. Do better. Make right with the Lord. You see what I'm saying? You learn better now. Improve thereon. Keep reading.
When he sinneth by ignorance before the Lord, to make an atonement for him, and it shall be forgiven him. Verse 29. Last chapter, sir. Verse 29. It's like the verse upset. Last set. He shall have one law for him that sinneth through ignorance, both for him that is born among the children of Israel, for the stranger that sojourneth among them.
And for the stranger.
And for the stranger that sojourneth among them.
Right. So you got one law for the brothers who are from Jerusalem, the Israelites in Jerusalem. He said they are born among the children of Israel, right? You got one that's born amongst us, and then you got brothers who are not born from around us. They from some other place, but you treat him like a stranger. You come around and you wonder why he dressed all bad. He got all that baggy clothes from Atlanta.
Right.
You see, you got one law for the brother from around you, and you got a law for the brother who's a stranger to you. You see what I'm saying? But this ain't talking about no Egyptians. You see what I'm saying? This law is not talking about no Egyptians.
Right.
First of all, a Moabite can't come into the congregation for 10 generations.
Right.
So this ain't a law for no Moabites. You see what I'm saying? No problem. Or this ain't no law for no Ammonites. You see what I'm saying? This is about the brothers born in Israel, born among the children here in Israel, and the strangers of the children of Israel from abroad who's coming in. All right. No problem. Is that it?
You got 6 more verses, sir.
You sure? We started in 25, right? 25 to 45 is 20. All right, so we got 20 in the bank, and then 15 we started at verse 1, and we are 29, right? So 20 and 29 is 49.
Okay.
7 times 7. Right?
Come
Good. That's it. All right, with that, right? Imagine. Okay. Blow the Shapar Babusha.
Okay.
Yayan. Yatanya. Natan Laka. Yayan. Allow me to give you some wine. Right? Sar.
La Yasha, which means wisdom.
Shapar. Next time I'm gonna say, here is the Shapar, right?
Come on,
I'm gonna say Hana HaShapar, right? Here, the Shapar, right?
Come on.
Hana HaShapar. Good. We're gonna Sar and turn to face the east. Right? Sar. La Kodam. Right? Kaya Palaliam. Palal is the prayer. Right? East is Kodam. Sar is turn, right? Turn and face east. Sar wa Panya Hakodam. Right? We're going to do the Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew.
Okay. The Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Abanawa.
Abanawa.
Shemaya.
Shemaya.
Padash.
Padash.
Aya. Shakar.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Malakov. Taba'a. Batazai. Aya. Aisha. Baratazah. Wa. Aya. Shemaya. Talanawa. Akam. Kal. Nawam. Masalaknawa. Nawasnawa. Masalaknawa. Nawasnawa. Wala'a. Bianawa. Barasayawan. Abal. Mayan. Aya. Aka. Malakwa. Wa'ala. Wa'ara. Olamia. Aman. English. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Yahweh, thy kingdom come, thy will be done in earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. And forgive us our debt. And forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever. So be it. Let's go to Psalms 121.
Psalms chapter 1, verse 21. Ashanayanya.
Ashayanya.
Al-Ahaya.
Alahaya.
Mahaya. Yaba'a. Azariah. Azariah Ma'ai. Yahweh. Aisha. Shamayam. Wa'aratazah. Al-Ayatan. Lamawat. Ragalka. Al-Yanawam. Shamaka. Anala'a. La'a. Yanawam. Wala'a. Yashan. Shamar. Yashrala. Yahweh. Shamaka. Yahweh. Tazaka. Aliyad. Yamyanka. Yawmam. Ashmash. La'ayaka. Wayara. Balayla. Yahweh. Yashamaka. Makarai. Yashamar. Atan Pashka. Yahweh. Yashamar. Tazaatka. Wabawa'aka. Ma'aita. Wa'aita. English. Very good, Charles. In English, I will lift up my eyes until the hill. From whence cometh my help? My help cometh from Yahweh, which made heaven and earth. He will not suffer thy foot to be moved. He that keepeth thee will not slumber. Behold, he that keepeth Israel shall never slumber nor sleep. Yahweh is thy keeper. Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand. The sun shall not smite thee by day, nor the moon by night. Yahweh shall preserve thee from all evil. He shall preserve thy soul. He shall preserve thy going out and thy coming in from this time forth and even forevermore. Psalms 83. Psalms 83.
Too much?
Come on.
Okay. I'm gonna read it in Hebrew, you read it in English.
Come on.
All right, Psalms 83. By the way, online, Psalms 83 is very racist. Be prepared, it's very racist. Follow along at your own will. Alahayam. Al-Zami Alaka. Al-Takarash. Al-Tashikwat. Allah. Kayana. Awayabika. Yahama Yawan. Wamashanayika. Ashawa. Ra'ash. Al-Aimaka. Yaramwa. Suwad. Waya Thai. Waya. Sayai Tazawa. Al Tazapawanaka. Amarwa. Lakawa. Wanakakila. Magaya. Wala'a. Yazakar. Sham Israel. Sham Yasharala. Iwad. Kaya. Nawai Tazawa. Labikadwa. Alika. Barya. Yakarathwa. Ahalia. Arawam. Yeah. Why Yashamalia? Mawaba. Wahagaria. Gabar. Wa'aimawa. Wa'aimala. Palashah, Aim Yashabia, Talawar, Gam Ashawar, Nalawa, Aimam, Hayawa, Zarawai, Labanya Lawat, Salah, Aisha Alaham, Kamadia, Kasaya Sara'ah, Kayabia, Barakal, Koyashwan, Nashamadwa, Bayan Dahara, Hayawa, Daman, La'adama, Shaitamwa, Nadayab Mawa, Nadayab Mawa, Nadayab Mawa, Kaira, Wakazaba, Wakazaba, Wakatazalmanai, Kal Nasi Kamwa, Ashar, Amarwa, Naira Shah, Lanawa, As, Nawat, Alahaya, Alahaya, Shetamwa, Kagalgala, Quash, Lapandi Raka, Kaash, Sabai Ira, Kalahab, Wakalahaba, Salhat, Haryam, Khan, Tharadapam, Tharadkan, Basarika, Wapa, Sawapatka, Sabahalam, Mala'a, Panyaham, Palawan, Wayabakwashwa, Shamka, Ya Hawa, Yabashwa, Wayabahalwa, Aida Ai, Wayakaparawa, Wayabadwa, Wayadaiwa, Kaya, Ata, Shamka, Ya Hawa, the Batka, Alawan, Al Kalha, Rataza. In the English version.
Keep not thou silence, O Yahweh.
Keep not thou silence, O Yahweh.
Hold not thy peace.
Hold not thy peace.
And be not still.
And be not still.
O Yahweh.
O Yahweh.
For lo, thy enemies make a tumult.
Enemies make a tumult.
And they that hate
thee
have lifted up their head. They have taken crafty counsel.
They have taken crafty counsel
against thy people.
Against thy people.
And consulted. Against thy hidden one.
Against thy hidden one.
They have said. Come and let us cut them off.
Let us cut them off
from being a nation. That the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance. For they have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee. The tabernacles of Edom and the Ishmaelites of Moab and the Hagari, Gabal and Ammon and Amalek, the Philistines with the inhabitants of Tyre. Or Saul also is joined with them. They have opened the children of Lot. Salah. Do unto them as unto the Midianites, as to Sisera, as to Jabin, the break of Kison, which perished at Endor. They became as dung for the earth. Make their nobles like Horeb, like the head. Yeah. All their princes, as the bar, and as Almuna, who said, let us take to ourselves the house of Yahweh, in possession. Oh my power, make them like a wheel, as the stubble before the wind, as the fire burneth for wood, and as the flame setteth the mountains of fire. So persecute them with thy tempest, and make them afraid. With thy storm, fill their faces with shame, that they may seek thy name. Oh Yahweh, let them be confounded, and troubled forever. Yeah. Let them be put to shame, and perish, that men may know that thou, whose name alone is Yahweh, art the most high over all the earth. That's the structure right there. Come on. Oh, slap. Right. What's up? Oh, this structure. Yeah, come on. Right. Blessings in Hebrew. Barak atah Yahweh. Wa Yahweh Shai. Maya Ka'ala. Wa Alahaya. Matasaba'ah. Allah Wapia. Ha'ala Wapia. Hasarayanyam.
Hasaranyam.
Hakwatazayanyam.
Hakotazayanyam.
Hakayayayam.
Hakayayayam.
Wakwathian.
Wakwathian.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Bahashem.
Bahashem.
Yahushai.
Yahushai.
Wadamar.
Watch. English. Bless you, Yahweh.
Bless you, Yahweh.
And Yahushai.
And Yahushai.
And Michael. and the angel, Commander General Yohana, the general, the captain, officers, the troopers, and the sisters. Yahweh, in the name of Yahushai, thank you, so be it. But curses. This curses prayer is very much like Psalms 83. Blessed are you, Yahweh.
Blessed are you, Yahweh.
King of heaven and earth.
King of heaven and
all things living.
And all things
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
In the name of Yahushai. Listen to us now.
Now.
Right now.
Right now.
Send evil and curses and punishment and destruction to the heathen that speak against us. Thy prophets. The teachers. The Israelite brothers. The princes. The priests. Send evils and curses and punishment and destruction to the heathen and shake loose the treasure of the rich of Israel that refuse to give to the school. Force their riches to enter into thy sanctuary. Send evils and curses and punishment and destruction to the Edomites and the nation and their drug dealers, the court system, the prison system, Planned Parenthood, all the governments of our enemies, Amelek synagogues and armies, Roman Catholic Church, the Pope, Islam, Christianity, Egyptology, militia, Ku Klux Klan, Aryan Nation, skinheads, Posse Comitatus, the gay movement, the lesbian movement, spies, workers of witchcraft. That's our space program. Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines, Space Force, Wall Street. Open up the internet. And the airwaves, the cable access channels, and the radio channels. Convict the spirit of any of thy people that seek to stop us and bring swift destruction to all the heathen that stand in the way to stop us from broadcasting your word throughout the planet Earth. Let loose all the plagues cause to go to and fro through the earth and consume them. Let the plagues shake the house of the thief and the murderer. Let Yahushai, Michael and Gabriel, come down the flying sword and punish all the heathen that come up against us as you speak that word. Cause to be known by all that it is the angels that have done it. Cause to be spread through the media, throughout the whole world. Cause of the shake that they coming in the name of Yahushai. Thank you. So be it. Okay. Good. Sorry. You did this part one already?
I drunk it the second time, sir.
You drunk it the second time? Okay, good. All right. With that, we're gonna have a courtesy salute. Aman Shabbat. Amadim. Barak. Yahweh Shem Yadamatar. Sisters, Yahweh Shemalat and Bashim Shai. That's dismissed. Hey, Shalom Yalla, man. You know, Shalom is a thug. Big up Shalom, man. Big priest. New York, man. That's right.